So, where are we going today?
We're going to a place called
Mougas.
Vale.
Buen camino.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm from Porto in Portugal. I've started doing the Camino today, actually, in Guarda, and I'm gonna walk to Santiago. I'll get there in about 9 days, I think. Buen Camino.
So it's just me at the moment. Orla's gotten chatting there to the Portuguese girl, and I'm keeping up the regular pace that we do. It's just getting hotter, so I don't really want to slow down too much.
This is Dan, and our last name is Bonnie, and we're from Spokane, Washington. And we are walking to Santiago from Porto, and we love it. It's fantastic.
Enjoying the scenery, enjoying the people, enjoying this immensely. You should come.
I really like the Portuguese route. You know, a few people have asked what are the differences between the Portuguese route and the Camino Frances? What I would say is, hola, the biggest difference is sort of lots of people. Lots of people is probably the biggest difference, even though on the Frances, me and Barnaby did it in winter. We still saw more pilgrims, I would say. Here the economy doesn't rely so much on the pilgrimage walk, so there's a lot of tourists, locals. The economy isn't built around the pilgrims, so you really have to search for things. It's a bit more expensive in the accommodation. The food is different. So far I'm preferring the Portuguese food, even though Spanish food is delicious, but on the pilgrimage walk, St. James Way, Camino Frances, the food can get very samey. I hate to say it, but it's kind of chips, meat and desserts or whatever. Whereas here there's a lot of variety. It's just really different nearly in each place. And you can choose different things as well. There's a lot of choice and it's very reasonable. Like £7 for a main meal with a drink. It's really, really good. It's actually quite nice to walk on your own sometimes. You know, even though technically I'm not really walking on my own. She's behind me. It is nice to get a mix. I was sometimes thinking of doing the Camino solo, because a lot of people do that. It's quite common to do the Camino on your own, and you have a different experience again. You know, for some time you could be walking alone for a day or more. Other times you meet people and you chat to them. So it's different experience each time. Like me and Orla and me and Barnaby were like a team. You know, you're like a team when you're on the way, looking out for each other, figuring out things together. It's really nice. And I guess solo you kind of have to do all of that stuff on your own, which for some people could be quite overwhelming, but it's a different experience. Sometimes it's nicer to share the experience. I mean, when I did it with Barnaby, and when we arrived in Santiago, I felt like the Camino wasn't over for me, so I went on to finish there in Mougas to walk there, and it felt good. I was really delighted. Well, first of all, I did the wrong way, so I started walking back to Santiago by accident when I was in Mougas. But I found that I enjoyed it more when I was with Barnaby, and I enjoyed this a lot with Orla. So it was nice. It was a nice experience for a few days, but overall I think I enjoyed doing it with someone. Maybe I'll do the Camino del Norte solo, although I hear it's quite difficult to get accommodation there. Though I will say it's important to be selective about who you go with as well, because you're spending a lot of time together, and there's certain characteristics where some people might find particular situations challenging. You know, sharing accommodation in an albergue, you know, situations where you have to make decisions in the moment, or you know, there's some aspects that people might find uncomfortable, you know, that they might find too challenging, or not, you know, just some people like a certain standard of accommodation. I mean, you can do the Camino in lots of different ways. You can stay in hotels the whole way as well, but you need to be well matched with your walking buddy. For me, it's really about doing it with someone who I can see myself doing it with, in a sense. It's hard to explain, but Barnaby was a really good friend, and we had walked together a fair bit already, so I knew that we worked well as a team in that sense. And it was the same with Orla. Like, I've known Orla 17 years or so, and we're very in sync. We get on like a house on fire, so it just made sense. It was easy. It's easy, that's the thing. Sometimes certain people or certain ways of being can be challenging, you know. Someone might be your good friend, but you might not see yourself walking 14 days with them, or a month even. So yeah, choose wisely is what I'd say. They do say that people who do the Camino Frances, like if couples do the Camino Frances together, they can survive that, they can survive anything. It's a good test apparently before you get married. What do you think?